Hello, I'm Jim Morningstar, Director of the School of Integrative Psychology and facilitator of the Integrative Life Community Building course. The focus of this fifth class in our series is to learn how to better use relationships to grow in self-love and self-mastery. The greater part of our work in this class is going to be looking at the major templates, the major models, if you will, of our relationships in this lifetime. We're going to work with the family of origin, not to blame our parents or our brothers or sisters. That's counterproductive. Blame is always going to be entrenching me further in my misery. My parents are teachers in my life. They're also students. They're here to learn from me. At the same time that they're teachers and students, they're also companions. They're here to learn and grow with us. When I can demystify them in a way and take away that they have to be all that God for me and just see them as people in life, ultimately striving for the same love that I am, I can then take the power back to run my own drama, not recreating theirs. They're symbols for me. They're a symbol of something that I'm here in this lifetime to master, to deal with. I might have a father that I see as distant and uncaring. Well, he symbolizes an aspect of myself. You might say, well, what do you mean? I'm the most caring person in the world. Give you the shirt off my back. Well, I might have gone what I think is 180 degrees different from him. But that really is not serving me. I'm still stuck unconsciously in doing the opposite of him. I'm still living my life in reaction to his model. If I'm really benefiting from the model, I'm chewing it up and I'm spitting out what I don't want and I'm integrating what I do. There are some things about Dad that I want to keep, and there are some things that I want to change for my own life. So I use him as a symbol in my life for something I'm working on. Now, the odd thing is that my brother or my sister is also using that same person as a symbol, but they might see it exactly the opposite as I do. For example, Dad was the hero and Mother was the abandoning one. That takes us back to the thought that our relationships are just illusions projected. And if I can own and get through that illusion, then that symbol has served me. Because all of what we're going to talk about today in terms of our parents, our mothers and our father, really is about the portable parents that we're carrying around inside of us, not about those people that we visit on the holidays. It's the parents that we're carrying inside of us right now. The actual people might have indeed changed and are totally different now, but the ones that are still criticizing the way we dress or our posture or how much we eat are the ones that we're carrying around inside of us. Completing cycles with our parents, our final section on unresolved patterns with our parents, is coming to closure in what has been withheld or unspoken with them. Again, this is not about accusing or blaming or idolizing or sanctifying. Any of these attitudes can keep us stuck. It's about coming to a responsible resolution, acknowledging the emotional energy that I may still be involved with, and reowning the power to use that energy resourcefully for the highest good of all. This is both empowering and enlightening. It allows us to stop assigning them the responsibility for our happiness and fulfillment and to own it 100%. As in the forgiveness process, to restore harmony with them as teachers, students, and companions on our life journey. I have an offhanded reference to this as just being, quotes, bozos on the same bus of life. This is to free us to restore the relationship with the ultimate source within our soul and having our hands more firmly on the steering wheel of our life. Take handout 3, completing parental cycles, letter to mother, and complete the letter to your mother or major mother figure. Mother, what I have not communicated to you is, Then take handout 4 and complete the letter to your father or major father figure. Father, what I've not communicated fully to you is. Now fill at least one page, and you can do more if you want. The idea is to complete communications, whether your mind sees them as negative or positive communications, and to release the withheld emotional charge from them. So include in your letter these phrases at some point. Fear I have in our relationship is, a sadness I have in our relationship is, an anger I have in our relationship is, that is, something I want but think I didn't get, and a gratitude I have in our relationship is. This is what's empowering to you, not building up greater emotional charge with them. It's to free you both from emotional bondage forever. Make sure that you then include in your letters what you want ultimately in your relationship with them and what you're willing to do to help bring it about, whether they're alive or dead. Also make sure that you date and sign the letters. We're going to do this for the sake of our subconscious, to get that we mean business. Give yourself the time to complete these 3 handouts and come back to the video. Now, I have repeated this exercise over a number of years, usually finding more nuanced and subtle levels at which I could clear, self-empower, and come to greater equanimity. I recommend you keep this exercise in your toolbox. Rereading your letters over the years can also be quite enlightening in witnessing your path of growth. Holding you in my heart as fellow travelers on the road home, I send and receive blessings for our circle and all sentient beings till next class. Blessings and light and love.